everybody and welcome to cEDH TV with game 2 of these commanders fighting it out. In this match we have Jordan on Najeela that can win the game with infinite concepts from Darevi and Faza's console. We have Sumeme with us playing Grix Pirates Tribal, built around the focus of Peer of Heroes that is gonna birthing pod away whatever two CMC Pirates into Glinthorn Buccaneer that is a win con with Malcolm. Me, I'm on Sisay. I'm basically playing similar to what Najeela is trying to do. I have Darevi and Najeela inside this deck. We have Black Coffee playing Xyris Snake Wheels, trying to give card draw to opponents so he can create tokens that he can utilize in some form of cool way. Now, the previous game 1 had a really interesting game ending, and this game also has a really interesting game ending. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but we're gonna talk a little bit about that kind of ending in the end of the video. But without further ado, let's see who wins this match.
Playline of anticipation.
Nice. Very rare pre-game action. Like it.
Play a training center. I'm gonna play a Mox Diamond, pitch a Steam Vents. Freebooter, I think. Enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand. I choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. Exile that card until Kite Sail Freebooter leaves the battlefield. Jordan's hand.
Alright, we got Mox Diamond, we got Pact Communication, we have Mystic Remora, we have Soul Ring, we have Exotic Orchard, we have Swan Song, and we have Demonic Consultation.
That is a hand.
I want to take your Mystic Remora, I think.
Okay, so it's exiled under the guy.
Talk about a card's potential ceiling. How often haven't you seen a Mystic Remora turn 1 just win the game? Well, not this time.
Yep, after that I will pass the turn.
Alright, we'll play Mox Diamond, we will tap it to play Soul Ring, and we will pass the turn.
I'm
So you don't
happy
have
it
extra
stopped
lands.
there, so I'm gonna draw a card for turn. I'm gonna play Scalding Tarn, sacrifice this for a blue and green tropical island, and cast Real Druid. Then we're gonna cast Mox Diamond and tap that one for green and cast Ulvenwald Tracker.
Ah, yes, the tracker.
Yes, this is a creature that can fight with other, make two creatures fight. One creature I control and one creature I don't control. And then I pass turn.
Draw. I'll play Mountain and I'll pass the turn.
I'll untap, draw, play a Verdant Catacombs, sacrificing it. Malcolm. I'm going to attack with Kite Sail. Okay, I'll hit you for 1 in the air, making a treasure. I'll pass the turn after that.
I will untap and draw. So I'll play Carpet of Flowers, and then I'll move and tap Soul Ring and cast Najeela. And I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap and I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna cast Deathrite Shaman Trap, tapping my tropical island. Then I'm gonna tap White Colorless and cast Erisworn Canonist. So each player can't cast more than one on non-artifact spell each turn. Then I pass the turn.
I'd like to cast Ragavan. I'll go my turn and draw. Playing as a Saga. I've got no attack, so I'll pass the turn more.
Draw, play lane for turn. This. Cast a Demonic Tutor. Gonna go get a card. I'll swing 2 with Malcolm at Jordan.
So you attack with me at that. I take one. Is it 1 or 2 from that Black Pirate?
You take 1.
I take 1.
Yeah.
I
takes
do
two.
too. Yep.
I'll make 2 treasures.
I'll come at you with Najeela and a Warrior. Wait, second main phase, I'll make a black and tap Soul Ring and cast Dark Call. And with that, I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna take my turn and untap everything I have. Draw a card. I'm gonna tap my Deathrite Shaman and exile your land, Sumeme, to make a white mana, green, blue, and I'm gonna cast Darevi Imperial Tacticianer. On the ETB, I'm gonna untap my Mox Diamond. So I'm gonna go to combat. Erisworn Canonist is gonna swing at Sumeme, and Ulvenwald Tracker is gonna swing at Jordan.
Yep, I'll take it.
Yep.
So I have 2
So your
Darevi
trigger's gone.
untap, so I'm gonna untap my Deathrite Shaman and my Tropical Island. No, sorry, my Ulvenwald Tracker and my Tropical Island. There we go.
At the end of your turn, sacrifice 3 treasures. I will try to cast an Ad Nauseam.
Cast Swan Song.
That is correct.
Because of rule of law, there's nothing no one can kind of do, so yeah.
I'm going to draw for turn. I have to swing 2 at you, Jordan.
I'll take it.
I'll make a treasure deck.
Exile the top, which is a Badlands.
I'm just
Yeah,
going
you
to
can
pass
make
the
it
turn there.
Tap, draw. I shall go to combat. 2 at Jordan and then at Black Coffee.
Yep, taking it.
I'll make 2 treasures. Another pirate. Yes, and I can pay 2 when he attacks to make another pirate.
Alright,
Pirate beat down.
untap. At our Confidant. 2.
He hits an unsubstantiate. This is important, we need to remember this, because now there is actually interaction in play that can deal with me, for example, and other players as well.
Najeela and 3 warriors.
You're attacking Black Coffee.
Yes.
I will take it.
I think I'll just pass the turn.
In your end step though, I'm gonna tap this and tap Soldering and tap this and make my Darevi fight that Malcolm.
Okay. I like that.
Then I take my turn and I untap. I actually wanted to fight Jordan's Dark Confidant, but I know that he has an unsubstantiate in his hand now, so if I fight him, he's going to use that interaction to return Darevi back to my hand, and nothing will basically happen. And I rather want to keep my Darevi, so I fight Sumemi's Malcolm instead. All my stuff. Draw a card for turn. I want to cast Sisay, my commander. I'm attacking with Ulvenwald Tracker, straightforward, Darevi, straightforward, and Edison Canonist at Black Coffee.
I can't do anything about it, so I will be back.
Right, before damage, I'm gonna Pyroblast Darevi.
I'm passing turn after that.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to crack the treasure for blue, and I'm going to try a windfall.
I'm cool with this.
I'm also cool with this. I have no interaction with Windfall in my step because of your ley line of anticipation, instant speed allowance.
Kind of upset about it, but I don't really have anything about it.
I have 2 cards in my hand.
I have
I have
4.
I have 3. Reality Shift, Eldritch Evolution, and Nature's Claim.
I have a Magda, a Cabal Ritual, and a Mental Misstep.
I have Action Negation, Unsubstantiate, Abrupt Decay, and Demonic Consultation.
I have Chromox and T-Balt. Maybe I should have casted Chromox, I was thinking about it, but nah, didn't happen.
It's my turn. Draw. I think I just get Draw Lotus. Shop in a breeding pool, and crack the Lotus. Sides. Is there anyone I can hit?
Snake, Leviathan.
I'd like to send Ragavan at Jordan again.
Alright, no blocks. Birds of Paradise.
Yeah, I'll have a Birds of Paradise one. That'll be my turn. Birds.
Draw, Marsh Flats, return, play Jeweled Lotus, this one, play Malcolm, go to combat, Malcolm at Jordan again, I'm gonna swing the one, I can't swing Malcolm, I just played him, what am I doing? I'll swing the Kite Sail at Jordan, and I'll swing the Fathom Fleet at Black Coffee.
Wait, take 1.
I'll take it.
I'm going to pay 2 to make another 2/2 Pirate of Menace.
This is with the ability from the Black Pirate, right?
Yep.
Pirate Tribal
And
coming.
yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Reveal off Dark Confidant, Jetaxian Probe, so take draw. We'll pay 2 and Jet Probe, Simame.
I'm
Nobody
looking
left.
away.
Here is this,
Yep.
this,
Yep.
and this.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna play a Chromox Arbor Elf.
You don't have a single land, is that correct?
I do not. We'll play an Elvish Mystic, floating a colorless to cast Sylvan Library. I think I'm gonna pass the turn.
I will take my turn and untap. I will draw a card. I will play land drop, Darkwater Catacombs. I now have 2 lands. I'm going to pass the turn. Go for it.
I'm gonna respond in your end step. I'm gonna sacrifice my Marsh Flats, and I'm gonna flash in a Spectral Sailor, which is a 1/1 flying pirate with pay 4 draw card.
I'll untap into a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth.
That's the one that makes everything into forests, right?
That's correct.
So Jordan has 0 forests still.
This
He
is
does,
correct.
yeah.
But one day.
Truth.
One day.
Truth.
Move to attacks. I'd like to hit Tsunami.
Interesting proposition. I can block it.
That's your choice.
Yeah, I'll take it. No, draw 3.
I'm going to tap for red and cast the Winds of Change.
That makes us shuffle our hands and draw the same amount.
It does indeed.
Yeah, sure. I pass.
Yeah, I pass.
I also pass on this.
I have 6 cards.
I have 4 cards.
Five.
And you make 15 snakes, is that correct?
Yeah, well, I have 15 snakes.
I have a new hand of 4 cards.
I will pass that.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a Cavern of Souls. I'll play a Mana Crypt. I'm gonna pay a black. I'll be floating a colorless, I guess. To cast a Wishclaw Talisman.
Yeah,
Wins the game.
Is that fine?
I pass the Wishclaw Talisman.
I'm just wondering how you win the game this turn.
I'm gonna have to get lucky. I'll pay the 1 floating to activate it.
Give it to Jordan
I
so
give
Jordan
it
can
to
have a land. Many debate words later.
Yeah, I guess I gave it to you once. You have a Wishclaw.
Thank you. Here's my Wishclaw. My Darevi is dead, and that's one of the core combo pieces for this deck, so comboing off for me should be really tricky right now, right?
I'm going to pay 2, cast an Abrade, Rule of Law creature.
Edison Canonist is destroyed by a braid. Both modes
One
would
second.
actually have killed it.
1 second.
Okay,
One
one.
second.
It's okay. Yeah, still on the stack.
I think I just forced it. Exiling Mystic Moor.
Interesting. Okay, I'll go to combat then. Swing Malcolm in the air at Jordan for free at Mons.
I will take the kite sail.
Make 2 treasures. Badly pass the turn once again to a force of will.
Yeah, I'll go to my turn. Dark Confidant trigger. A land! We did it!
Hey.
We're gonna play a Rejuvenating Springs. Too many creatures on the battlefield.
Then you need to start kill them.
Okay, cool. I'll make 2 white and cast a Drath straight.
Really happy that my CC is already out. In your end step after Dranet resolves and you pass turn, I'm going to activate Sisay. Tap this to make blue, black, green, red, and whatever I need more. I'm gonna make Deathrite Shaman exile a land from you, Sememe. If you don't have a land, I will target. Black Coffee, do you have a land? Ursa Saga, take the Ursa Saga.
There's a Saga. There you go.
Yeah, get rid of that thing.
I like giving it to Jordan still, actually.
I'm gonna find Valentine with my CC, making CC into a 3/3. Then I'm gonna take my turn and untap everything, including the Wishclaw Talisman, and draw a card. I'm gonna play Sungrass Prairie, land drop, and I'm gonna cast a Mana Crypt. I'm gonna tap Real Druid to activate the Wishclaw Talisman, and I guess I give it to the last person in turn order to Jordan with 1 counter on it.
Okay.
Find a mysterious card. Shouldn't be that mysterious. I mean, what else? Dockside, of course, right?
I'm gonna sacrifice my treasures. So make 6 mana. Ooh, and I'll activate my Spectral Sailor twice.
So you draw 2 cards, right?
Yep.
I'll make 2 shots.
I have 2.
And you have 1 black coffee. How much do you
I
have?
have 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's a total of 8. 8 treasures. I guess we're gonna activate Sisay by consuming its colorless, make blue, green, tap this, floating a colorless, black, red, sacrificing a treasure, activating Sisay.
Right, to respond. 7 treasures. Go on, Mons.
I'm gonna find a Kinnan, so now I will kind of double these treasures. This makes Sisay into a 5/5. I will sacrifice 3 treasures, activate Deathrite Shaman, take another land from you, Black Coffee, and then the last mana for Tropical Island, and I will make an CC activation. If he doesn't have a land, I will take one from Jordan.
I cannot do anything about.
You guys have to promise not to kill me.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I'll tap Mox Diamond, red. I'll sack Lotus Petal for a black. So float a colorless. I'm gonna cast Fire Covenant. How big is Keenan?
Keenan is currently at 2/2. By the way, I have white, black, and red floating from the treasures that I sacrificed from setting Keenan.
2 to Sisay, 1 to your pest guy, 2 to Keenan, 1 to Fight Dude, and 1.
Wait a second.
Alright, we'll just be safe. We'll just do 5 to Sisay.
So it's 5 to Sisay, 1 to Valentine, 2 to Keenan, 1 to Ulvanval Tracker, and 2 to Dockside. You're leaving Edisworn, and you're leaving my other 2 dorks alive.
That's correct.
In response to all of this, I would like to crack 2 more treasures here, make double green, double blue, and you consume these. So you have 1 green, 1 blue remaining, and 1 colorless remaining in my mana pool, and activate Sisay above your Fire Covenant again.
I'm gonna play Phyrexian Altar.
Oh, okay.
I have no response to your Phyrexian Altar. You can sacrifice your snakes for cool mana. Yeah.
4 snakes. I'd like to play Perforos.
I have no response to your Perforos. You are no longer allowed to cast spells anymore, by the way, because of Edisworn.
I know.
It's the only one that is allowed to cast non-artifact spells.
Somebody could give me 1 mana somehow, otherwise no.
And with Fire Covenant still on the stack and my Sisay Weatherlight Captain ability under it, I'm going to consume the floating mana that I have. I still have 2 treasures remaining. I'm going to activate a meal to flicker my Dockside.
Oh, I've made it worse. Oh, no.
And I will have a Dockside ETB effect that's going to generate a lot of treasures. With this, I'm going to make infinite mana from infinite treasures, and Fire Covenant will never resolve because I'm still going to keep things on the stack. I'm going to, with my infinite mana, activate Kinnan infinitely until I find Mayhem Devil. And with Mayhem Devil and Dockside and Emil, I have infinite treasures, and with infinite treasures, I have infinite damage.
Oh, so close. Well
Then
done.
I Gatling gun you down.
Yeah, I mean, the Covenant still worked as long as you cast it on the first trigger. You can't let that first Keenan resolve. That's just if you respond to the first activation.
On the first, yeah, correct. First activation, and this wouldn't have happened. I won! Yay! But I shouldn't have. But also, I should have. Let's talk about that. A big thing with Sisay is that the lines of comboing off is a little bit weird and strange and can be complicated, and they are different because she has different lines. And that means that it is hard for opponents to actually understand this, and sometimes people just lean back and say, Yeah, sure, you can activate because I don't think you're gonna win. And then suddenly you are able to win because they don't really understand Sisay to a completion. And that means that if they just know more about Sisay, they could have known when to interact, for example, casting Fire Covenant in a better timing than he did, basically board wiping me in response to the dockside trigger. That would have prevented me from winning, basically. The truth of the matter is that you, whoever you are, will have a higher win rate if you know more about all the different decks people are playing inside cEDH, because if you don't know how to interact with them, you might lose to them just because you didn't know what you should have done. I actually think there is an advantage of having a deck that is a little bit different, that no one else plays, that can surprise people, because a lot of my wins with Sisay comes from people getting surprised. So in the end, I think I deserve the win because knowledge about your opponent's decks is a skill that you can master. However, it's gonna be hard to win like this again versus Jordan when he has an interaction in the next upcoming futuristic game. But my plan before that is that I'm gonna build or figure out a new Sisay combo so I can surprise people again. In any case, that's it for this video. Take care guys, and see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I do and you wanna support me, feel free to share my videos or even checking out my Patreon page. Also, purchasing cards from the TCG Players website using the affiliate link in the description below of the video will also help the channel grow. So a big thank you to all of you.